By the virtue of my job, I spent half my life on the damn motorways, and the vein of my life is when I see one of them red circles with a number come up on the overhead gantries, and I know I've got to slow down. It's usually an accident, and God willing, that those who are involved are okay, or there's some kind of other factor like a traffic hazard or something like that. You have to obey them, so you're ready for what's up ahead. Well, I read this thing a little while ago where they were talking about certain stretch of motorways slowing them down permanently to 60 miles an hour because they wanted to see whether they would do anything to fight climate change. Well, you never guess what happened. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing alright. I'm not too bad. Let me know what you're up to in the comments below, and that you're all okay. Well, yeah, speaking of okay, it depends what motorway you drive on, doesn't it? I mean, they put these speed limits in place only on certain motorways. They drop the maximum speed down to 60 miles an hour. And the whole idea was to see whether or not it would do anything to combat climate change. It's a bit like old Sadiq with his ULEZ charge, sticking it all over London. But there's no proof it actually works. You see, there's parts of the M1, the M6, the M5 and the M602. They've all had restrictions in place for quite some time now. And the whole idea was to see if it would reduce emissions. Now, in my way of thinking, if you've got a series of motor vehicles moving along at a constant velocity, they're all going to be blowing a load of stuff out their back end, pollutants, which will vary depending on the category of engine that's in the car. But you imagine them all driving slower, all bunched up together like that. They're still going to be blowing the same stuff out, aren't they? And, there'll be more congestion created as a result. Well, the problem with these tests or experiments, for want of a better word, originally they were going to go on for anything from 12 to 15 months, and then they were going to have a look at what's been going on. But they've been going on for 2 years, and no data has been released at all, and nobody knows what the situation is. And there's cries of mercy to the highways people. For God's sake, show us the data, prove it works, or put it back the way it used to be, and let us all get on with it. Now, come on, does it work or doesn't it? I don't believe it does for 1 second. But, the proof is in the data, as everything else. Do you live in that neck of the woods, the M1, M6, M5 or M602? Have you had any of this? Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm going, and unless I do a short or anything else, or any other news comes up, I'll see you tomorrow. Toodaloo.